Somewhere in South America, there is a place where the sun has not touched the ground in 10,000 years. A place so alive, it breathes. A place so ancient, it remembers the age of giants. And somewhere right now, deep inside it, something is watching. The Green Inferno, the Amazon rainforest, the largest tropical rainforest on Earth. It stretches across 9 countries, covering more than 5.5 million square kilometers. It holds 1/10 of all the species on our planet, millions of them, many still unnamed, many still unknown. From the air, it looks like an infinite carpet of green. Beautiful, serene, almost peaceful. But step inside, step past the tree line, into the cathedral of roots and shadow. The air thickens, the light disappears, the sounds are everywhere. Above you, below you, behind you. And none of them are human. The Amazon is not just a forest. It is a machine, a perfectly engineered system of hunters and hunted, of predators and prey, running 24 hours a day, without pause, without mercy, and without exception. Today we go inside. We meet 5 of its most dangerous residents, creatures that have perfected the art of killing over millions of years of relentless evolution. This is their world. We are only visitors. And in the Amazon, visitors don't always make it back out. Creature 1. The green Anaconda Unectes murinus. The river is still. The surface, black glass. There are no ripples, no movement, just silence. But beneath the surface, coiled in the mud and the reeds, something enormous is waiting. The green Anaconda, Unectes murinus, the largest snake in the world by weight, and by most measures, the most powerful predator in the entire Amazon basin. A fully grown female can reach 9 meters in length. Her body, thicker than a man's thigh, can weigh more than 250 kilograms. She is built not for speed, but for one singular devastating purpose: to squeeze. The anaconda is a constrictor. She does not use venom. She does not need to. When she seizes prey, a capybara, a caiman, a deer, she wraps herself around its body with those massive muscular coils, and she begins to press. With every breath, the prey exhales. She tightens. The animal cannot breathe in. The rib cage collapses. The heart stops. In minutes, sometimes less, it is over. She is most dangerous in the water. In the murky shallows of the Amazon's flooded floodplains, she moves with extraordinary grace. Invisible, silent, perfectly camouflaged. Her eyes and nostrils sit on the very top of her head. She can submerge her entire body and still watch, still breathe, still wait. Imagine you are a researcher. Early morning. You wade into a shallow, dark channel to retrieve equipment. The water is warm, knee-deep. The reeds are thick on both sides. You do not see her until she moves. A shadow, thicker than your arm, slides beneath you. Then, an explosion of force. Coils wrap your legs before you can react. You go down. The water closes over your face. And then, the pressure begins. Anaconda attacks on humans are rare, but they are not impossible. And there are documented cases, real cases, that confirm what the indigenous people of the Amazon have always known. This animal demands respect. She is the river. She is the silence. And she has been here, unchanged, for millions of years. Creature 2. The Jaguar Panthera onca. Among the indigenous peoples of the Amazon, this animal is not merely feared. It is worshipped. The Aztecs called it the earth monster. The Mayans made it a god of the underworld. And nearly every civilization that has ever lived in its shadow has understood something that modern science has only recently confirmed. The jaguar is the perfect predator. The jaguar is the largest cat in the Americas and the 3rd largest in the world. A big male can weigh over 130 kilograms. But what makes him truly terrifying is not his size. It is his silence. and his bite. Pound for pound, the jaguar has the most powerful jaw of any big cat on Earth. His bite force can reach more than 600 pounds per square inch. Enough to pierce a caiman's skull like paper. Enough to crack the shell of a river turtle. He does not slash. He does not rake. He kills with a single surgical bite directly through the skull or the spine. Fast, clean, final. Unlike lions or tigers, the jaguar does not roar and chase. He hunts like a shadow, crouching low, belly to the ground, moving through the undergrowth without a sound. He can stalk prey for hours, closing the distance centimeter by centimeter, waiting for the perfect moment. There is a story told by river guides in the Pantanal. A fisherman was working alone on a sandbar at dusk. He looked up and saw a jaguar standing 15 meters away, watching him, not crouching, not rushing, just watching. With those amber eyes half closed, completely still. The fisherman did not move. For 5 minutes, neither did the jaguar. Then it turned and walked back into the trees. The jaguar decided not to hunt that night. But what is deeply unsettling, what stays with you, is the certainty that the fisherman only survived because the jaguar allowed it. In the Amazon, the jaguar does not avoid humans. He simply does not always consider us worth the effort. That should terrify you more than anything. Creature 3. The poison, dart frog Dendrobatidae family. It is, without question, the most beautiful creature in this documentary. Brilliant electric blue, neon orange, vivid strawberry red, against the dark greens and browns of the forest floor, it glows like a jewel, like a living warning light. That is precisely the point. The poison dart frog belongs to the family Dendrobatidae, and there are over 170 species scattered throughout Central and South America. The most dangerous is the golden poison dart frog, Phyllobates terribilis, and it earns its name, terribilis, the terrible one. A single golden poison dart frog carries enough batrachotoxin to kill 10 adult humans. This toxin attacks the nervous system, preventing nerve cells from firing correctly. The result, paralysis, cardiac arrest, death, can occur within minutes of exposure. And here is the most frightening part. You don't need to eat the frog. Merely touching it, allowing its skin secretions to enter a cut, an eye, the mouth. That is enough. Indigenous hunters in Colombia, the Embera people, discovered this thousands of years ago. They would rub their blowgun darts carefully across the frog's back, taking great care never to let the toxin touch their own skin. One dart, tipped with that poison, could bring down a monkey in seconds. Hence the name the world would eventually give this tiny animal, the poison dart frog. The frog itself does not produce the toxin. Scientists believe it absorbs alkaloids from the ants, beetles, and mites it eats in the wild. Frogs raised in captivity on a clean diet are completely harmless. The poison is borrowed, harvested from the forest itself. There is a terrible irony here. The most colorful, most eye-catching creature on the forest floor is also among the most lethal. The beauty is not decoration. It is a message, written over millions of years of evolution, addressed to every other creature in the jungle. I am not food. I am death. And I am not hiding from you. Creature 4. The electric eel, Electrophorus electricus. The Amazon River and its tributaries are murky. Visibility is measured in centimeters, not meters. In those black waters, eyes are nearly useless. Most creatures navigate by sound, by pressure, by smell. One creature navigates by electricity. The electric eel, Electrophorus electricus, is not technically an eel at all. It is a knife fish, more closely related to catfish than to the eels of the deep ocean. It can reach 2.5 meters in length and weigh up to 20 kilograms. And 80% of its body is dedicated to a single, extraordinary function: generating and discharging electricity. 3 pairs of specialized organs, the main organ, Hunter's organ, and Sachs's organ, work together to produce electric pulses. The low-voltage pulses are used for navigation and communication, like a biological radar, constantly sensing the world around it. But when threatened, or when hunting, the electric eel switches to full power.
600 volts, up to 1 ampere of current, discharged in rapid repeated pulses. To understand what that means, a standard electrical outlet carries 120 volts in North America, 240 in most of Europe. The electric eel can discharge 2 to 5 times that voltage directly into the water around it. And water, as we know, conducts electricity extraordinarily well. Recent research has revealed something even more remarkable. When the eel attacks prey, it can curve its body into a U-shape, bringing both the head and tail close together. This creates an intense, focused electric field directly around the prey, triggering uncontrollable muscle contractions, effectively making the prey leap involuntarily toward the eel's waiting mouth. It is, in every sense, remote-controlled hunting. For humans, the danger is real and well documented. A single discharge can cause immediate loss of muscle control, leading to drowning, even in shallow water. Multiple discharges in close proximity have been linked to cardiac arrest. In the 18th century, Alexander von Humboldt, one of history's great naturalists, described horses being driven into an electric eel pool to exhaust the eels before men could safely retrieve them. Several horses did not survive the encounter. You cannot see it coming. You cannot hear it. In those black waters, the first sign that an electric eel is nearby may be the last decision your muscles ever make on their own. Creature 5, the bullet ant Paraponera clavata. It is 3 centimeters long, the size of a paperclip, reddish-brown, slow-moving, and found on the forest floor and lower tree trunks throughout the Amazon. It looks utterly unremarkable. The bullet ant, Paraponera clavata, holds a distinction unlike any other creature on this list. It is the only one measured not by death, but by suffering. Entomologist Justin Schmidt spent years developing the Schmidt Pain Index, a scale from 1 to 4, ranking the pain of insect stings. At the very top, in a category entirely its own, sits the bullet ant. His description, which has since become legendary, pure, intense, brilliant pain, like walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail embedded in your heel. The pain lasts without diminishing for a full 24 hours. Some describe it as waves of throbbing, burning agony that make coherent thought impossible. The sting introduces a neurotoxin called toxin, which disrupts sodium ion channels in nerve cells, creating uncontrolled electrical firing, which the human brain experiences as extreme, unrelenting pain. There is no antidote, there is no shortcut. You simply wait it out. The bullet ant is rarely lethal in isolation, unless the victim is stung hundreds of times or suffers a severe allergic reaction. But it is the definitive answer to a question humans rarely think to ask: what is the maximum amount of pain a living creature can inflict? The Satere Mawe people of the Brazilian Amazon have built this pain into the very fabric of their culture. For a young man to be accepted as a warrior, he must wear a woven glove filled with hundreds of living bullet ants, their stingers facing inward, for 10 full minutes, without crying out. The ritual is repeated 20 times before he is considered a man. Most initiates convulse and shake uncontrollably. Some temporarily lose the use of their arm. All of them endure without a word. The bullet ant does not want to kill you. It wants to warn you. It wants you to know, in terms that no language can convey as clearly as raw pain, that you are in its territory and that territory has rules. In the Amazon, even the smallest creatures command the deepest respect, perhaps especially the smallest. The eternal jungle. 5 creatures, 5 different weapons, 5 entirely different strategies, refined and perfected across millions of years of evolution without a single moment's interruption. Coils that crush, jaws that pierce, colors that kill, current that paralyzes, and pain that erases everything else from the human mind. And yet, The Amazon is not a place of gratuitous violence. Every sting, every strike, every ambush serves a purpose. This is not cruelty. This is balance. This is 4.5 billion years of life on Earth, working out the most efficient way to survive. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen. It is home to an estimated 10 million species, the majority of which have never been scientifically described. Medicines that treat cancer, malaria, infection, many of them came from compounds discovered here in this living pharmacy that most of the world has never seen, and it is disappearing faster every year. The sound of chainsaws now competes with the calls of the howler monkey. The smoke of burning trees drifts across skies that once held only clouds. We are dismantling piece by piece the most extraordinary biological machine our planet has ever built. The Anaconda coiled in her shrinking river. The Jaguar pacing through a forest that grows smaller every season. The dart frog, brilliant and deadly and increasingly rare. The electric eel, navigating dark waters that grow darker each year. The bullet ant, guarding a world that is being taken apart around it. We came here to talk about danger, about the things in the Amazon that can harm us. But perhaps the most dangerous thing in the Amazon rainforest today is us. The Amazon does not need us. It existed long before the first human footprint, and in every shadow, in every silence, in every still black river, something is still waiting. In the Amazon, you are never truly alone.